He's a warrior, man. He uses blade. He's gonna get an upgrade here real fast. He waited like 15, 20 seconds to fucking before he even rolled.
Just a second here. We have a problem. I just had some gear ninja'd from a guildie. Will we tolerate this in Olympus? Erevan rolled need on leather boots he needed. He is a warrior. DPS? Is he a DPS warrior? Because if he's a DPS... what is this? Is he a DPS warrior? We'll see what this is, okay? Let's see what's going on here. Alrighty. I'm waiting to see what he's going to say. Is he a DPS warrior or not? And he linked me these one right here. Oh, the warrior linked them to me. Shade Fiend boots. He was a trank. Okay, the other guy linked to me. All right. Was it sauerkraut? Was it sauerkraut? All right, because he just linked me the boots that he ninja'd. Okay, we've got a problem here. Just a minute. Let me move this down here so you guys can see the loot. Okay, this is good. All right, let's see. I rolled first. He hesitated for 15 seconds. Okay. Who was it? That's all I want to know. Who was it? And then I can talk to them. He told me to get over it. Archiving, but McConnell kicked him. Wait, why McConnell kicked him out of the guild? Archiving has been kicked out of the guild by McConnell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was the warrior. Alright, should I message the warrior and see what's going on? Okay, just a minute. Just a minute, what's his name? What is his name again? Yeah. I feel like that's not... It's not bad that he took that, though. Well, no, because, like, warriors use leather all the time. Like, it's not... That's not unreasonable. I don't know why he got kicked out. Wait, he just sent me a message. He's asking, why was I kicked from the guild? Okay, here we go. Just a sec, guys. Let me put somebody on follow here. I gotta figure this out. Someone said you ninja'd a pair of leather boots. Okay, just a second. All right, we're gonna sort this out right now. Okay, was it these right here? We'll see if it's these right here or not, okay? Yeah, so he linked the boots to me. Why did you need on them? Okay, let me see why he needed on them. Okay, what's he saying? It was a big upgrade for me, and he didn't need till the end. What did you have before then? Just a minute, let me see what did you have before then? This is fucking ridiculous, guys. Okay, he's lying, I rolled first. I rolled right away. I even apologize, but he went in guild and started raging. Okay. You want me to try and get him in Discord and see what's going to happen? Let's see what they say. Well, I get them both in Discord.
Yo,
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Okay. So it seems like we've had an issue.
Yep.
Now, these boots... There are two sides of this situation, right? Now, first side, obviously... Warning, you wanted the boots. You're a rogue, right?
Correct.
And so, what bothered you about him need rolling on the boots? Because you know that warriors sometimes do use...
He's a warrior, man. He uses blade. He's gonna get an upgrade here real fast. So that's a huge upgrade for me. He didn't even, like, say... Like, he waited, like, 15, 20 seconds to fucking... Before he even rolled. Right? Then he told me to get over it when I was blowing up mad pissed about it.
I didn't say get over it. I said stop raging. Because
Like-
you went in the guild and started raging negatively for something that makes no sense. Most of the best gear for warriors are leather.
No, it's gonna be plate.
And play
Coming up
once you
for you,
start
plate.
raiding.
Dude, that was a huge upgrade for me, dude. You don't even care, man. You ninja from a guildie. I have
I
other guild
apologize
rogues
to you.
messaging
The
me.
moment you said you needed it, I even apologized to
Stand
you.
up for the rogues, man. You know? Why don't you? You can roll next
There's-
cloth. Roll need on cloth next.
There's
That
an
come out?
add-on. There's an add-on it's called Biz Tracker, and most of the biz that's for me is leather. In case you weren't aware.
That is true. As another warrior, I can confirm that. Like the Devil Sword leather set, and it's your bis too. Like rogues and warriors both share bis, and some of that stuff is leather. I mean, this is true.
Dude, regardless, you hesitated 20 seconds. You knew that you were gonna ninja from me, and you did it.
No,
Thought about
I
it.
waited
You
to
thought
see
about it.
if
You would have rolled right away. You thought about it. You're like,
there's a difference between
Nah,
something that
screw
actually
this guy,
happened
dude.
and the person who thinks what's gonna
wait
happen.
a second.
did.
Wait a second.
Exactly what you did.
What's the problem with him thinking about it?
because if you knew it was best in slot and you needed it, it was a huge upgrade from. You would have rolled right away, right?
No.
You've been like, yep.
Well, that makes no sense.
I don't know, dude. I'm just a chap that you stole it from me, man.
I don't think it's that simple that he just stole it.
Dude, and then the way you were about it, you're just like, get over it, dude. You didn't like.
I said get over because you went straight
didn't-
to the guild. After
didn't
I have it
explain-
on. I'm streaming right now. I have it. I can show you the fucking clip. I apologized. Then you went into guild and started raging in the guild, and that's when I said, "Dude, relax." Like I apologize. I didn't mean to fucking need it from you, but I needed the gear too. Like relax. I didn't say relax right when you fucking right when
You didn't mean to need it from me, but you needed the gear too.
Yes.
Well,
no,
what
I
he
didn't mean
means
to
is he
ninja
didn't mean
loot
to
it
take
from
it
you,
from
but
you.
I needed it.
Right? Yeah. I mean, so like if he needs the item and it's an upgrade for him, I feel like it's not really fair for you to say that he can't roll on that. I mean, don't you see how that seems kind of unfair?
Yeah, got it.
I mean, because like it's annoying. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand that it's probably very annoying for you to have warriors rolling on leather gear whenever you know that they can use plate. But the fact is that there's really not a lot of options out there for plate, especially at low levels like that. So I think that's.
I know. I'm just a little chap. It's been so hard to get a group as a rogue. Everybody wants about, when you finally get into a group, and we had a good group. And I'm looking at the loot table. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm getting a huge upgrade. And then they dropped. So I'm like, sweet, roll need, and then just got like taken out from underneath me, So just a little chap. So I understand it was an upgrade for you, man. I guess I'll just get over.
Well, you're like level 50, right?
52.
Who gives a fuck about this stupid ass piece of shit gear, dude? You're gonna do UBRS soon. You're gonna do 100 fucking runs of that shit. You're gonna do MC. You're gonna get the good gear. Who gives a fuck about some pair of boots for level 50, dude? Like, I mean, it's annoying. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd be fucking pissed too. Like, anybody rolls on my shit, I get pissed too. It sucks. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And, people all want to play this game in this state and everything like that. And unfortunately, the state of this game is warriors rolling rogue loot. And it's an upgrade for both of you guys. One person wins the roll, one person doesn't. And that's the way it goes. I can see how you'd feel it's a ninja, especially because like you probably don't play a warrior, and so you might not be like familiar with like all of their best in slot lists and stuff like that. A lot of people aren't. They see warriors using leather gear or mail gear, and they think the warrior's an idiot. It's very common. And so, my best advice, man, don't even worry about doing it. Like, try to find a dungeon for the quest. Don't even think about getting the gear. Just get the 60, man. At least get the 55. Just start farming BRD. If you get the 55, you start farming BRD. By the time you get to 58, you can do UBRS. You're going to be halfway done with your biz slots.
Yeah, sorry about that. I flew off the handle, dude, and
It's cool, man.
I get pissed.
glad it was
I get
handled
pissed a
quickly.
lot too, dude. Like I broke a flip phone over a fucking piece of item before. Trust me, dude. I get it. I understand it. All right. Thanks a lot for coming in here, guys. I really fucking appreciate it.
All right. Hey, thanks for clearing this up, Asmon. I appreciate it.
100%, man.
Good night.
Could I get a re-invite to the?
Yeah, of course you're getting invited.
Thank you. See you guys.
See you
All right, guys, later.
So that's how it's taken care of. Like, it's easy to deal with this. People don't understand. Like, I've done this for over 10 years. Like arbitrating a loot dispute over a pair of level 49 leather boots. I'm an expert. Okay? I'm an expert in this. So, you know, it's just that simple. And I'm actually surprised. Like, usually, I really actually respect the fact that the rogue calmed down. Like, usually people, like, once they, you know, once they realize, like, you know, maybe I wasn't, like, completely right about this, right? And I can see why he's pissed, too. I can totally see why he's pissed. Because he comes in here, fucking warrior rolls on him. The fuck? Why is a warrior rolling on my shit? Like, yeah, of course he's gonna be pissed. Of course he's gonna be pissed. That's 100 cases like that every day. Yeah, listen, we'll do more of these, okay? If people have a problem like that, we'll explain it. And I have no problem doing that. Okay, good script. Yeah, warrior could just roll, but for second priority. Leveling, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, like, for leveling, I think anybody can roll on whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, for max levels, so, like, if something's, like, primarily, like, a DPS bow versus, like, a hunter bow, like Striker's Mark, for example, Striker's Mark is the best in slot bow in the game. I'm not going to let a hunter roll on that. Just because it's so good. It's so good for melee DPS. But for something like, let's say, let me think of another example of this. Like, I don't know, like a two-handed weapon, right? It's like for hunters. Like people like hunters use this. If it's an upgrade for a melee DPS, I'm going to give it to the melee DPS instead. Because it's a bigger upgrade for them. But that's also everything like Ashkandi, for example, right? Ashkandi is a really good example. So Ashkandi is really, really good for hunters. As far as I know, Ashkandi is very good for hunters. So let's look at Ashkandi, okay? 81 attack power, right? Something like that? 86. 81 DPS. So Ashkandi gives a lot of attack power. Now, you contradict yourself too many times. Think you're autistic? No, I think you are because you misunderstand what I'm saying. So listen to this, right? It's a hunter weapon, right? And it can be. It's BIS though. Well, it's very good, but it's also very good for DPS. It's better for a DPS class than a caster class, or sorry, a hunter. So because it's so much better for them, I'm going to make sure they get it. But at the same time, like there's plenty of instances where like two people just roll for something and the person that wins it like gets it, right? It's hunter is a DPS. No, what I mean is a melee DPS. Like there's a big difference, right? Melee DPS, because the hunter DPS, hunter is mainly getting that for its stats. The melee DPS is getting it for its stats and its weapon damage. So it's like you're double dipping in the effectiveness of the item. Right? Or like you're basically just using it in the way that it should be used. So that's why I make that decision. That's what makes sense. Same with the bow? No. Because in the long term, the melee DPS are going to be using Ashkandi longer than the hunter is going to be using the Striker's Mark. Because it's a little bit different. I see what you're saying. I agree with you to an extent, right? But I think the Striker's Mark is more of an exception because of how particularly good it is. Does that make sense? It's under weapon is right. No, yeah, it's a matter of degree, right? It's like, oh yeah, Ashkandi is like really, really, really good, and so obviously I'm gonna give it to them. But like Striker's Mark apparently isn't even that great for hunters. So it's like, yeah, it's a DPS upgrade, but that's it. There are a lot better weapons for hunters. Yeah, exactly. Like whereas in with Ashkandi is like one of the best weapons. Period. So I think that's the big difference there in my mind. Right, hunters well, no, hunters are mauling. Like, listen, hunters are going to maul. Right, they will maul, and I get it. I know why. I mean, trust me, I get it. Like, they're gonna be upset. But here's the thing: is that I understand the way that the game works. Okay, I get it, and I'm gonna look. As I said, I'm looking and making sure that I know everybody's BIS lists and everything. Right. So whenever I make my loot decisions and everything like that, I always make the right decision. My main concern right now is making sure that daggers are used and utilized effectively. That is my main concern. I worry that daggers are not going to be used and, I guess, they're not going to be used in the right way. And so, I know there's a lot of rogues that aren't going daggers, and I'm hoping that we can actually get a rogue in the raid that does daggers. And that way we'll be able to give them to somebody that it's more meaningful for, right? As soon as you take a piss, McCall came in Discord says he's going to into it. No, he won't. Wait till a Cryberry Rogue, wait, what the fuck? I thought we just got raided. I looked away for a second, I was MC'd, dude. Say, what did McConnell say?
I'll tell you this. That, the next Judgment Crown, Yeah, I'm taking that. No rolls. No, nobody else gets it. I'm taking it. And you can rage as hard as you want in chat, on Reddit, YouTube comments. I'm taking it. And I'm gonna gear out as Rhett. And that's what I'm gonna play. This holy shit is for the birds. And I'm sick of it.
He said he's going to take something? Okay. We will give him something. We will give him the next Judgment Bracers to drop. Sorry, Lawbringer. Lawbringer. Bracers to drop. Not Judgment. Lawbringer. I think that's what makes the most sense. We'll be able to give that to him, and I think that'll be a good thing for him to have, and he can just hold on to those.